I got things to share with you guys. And it's really gonna sound weird because I have been talking to a dolphin that lives in the Bermuda Triangle. And this dolphin has shared a lot of information with me, some of which she's given me permission to share with you. By the way, I am a psychic, so people actually pay me to do things like remote viewing, channeling messages from spirit teams, past loved ones, archangels, ascended masters, animal spirits, and now even dolphins in the ocean, I guess. But this really is a beautiful spirit and a beautiful being that I have made contact with, and the information that she has shared confirmed everything that I wondered and all of the stories that I heard about how dolphins are very telepathic creatures and extremely gifted creatures. It wasn't until the second session with her that she showed me her aura, and when I saw it, my jaw hit the floor. I was like, oh my days, like I need to recreate this, because if you didn't know, I create digital aura portraits for my clients of their unique energy space and how it's presented to me in the psychic field. And this dolphin's aura was the most beautiful aura I have ever seen in my life. So I asked if I could recreate it and post it to my story, which to my surprise, she said sure. And I did that, and my followers absolutely went crazy for it. They loved it. So today I met up with her again. I just went to have a conversation, and she opened up and she told me a lot about the species and even a little bit about what's happening under the ocean. Oh my gosh, I can't share it all today, but she did say in due time we can talk more and more, but I guess we just kind of have to see how the internet takes it and digests it, because it's definitely out there. You have to be open-minded if you're gonna stay and listen for what's coming in this video. So this cycle of Earth people is how she explained it. We are the first to not have these close integrative relationships with the dolphins. For comparison, time zones like Atlantis, they were communicating telepathically with the dolphins, almost as if they were one integrated community. And back then, they really were one with nature and one with each other and one with the animals and the plants and the sky, Father Sky and Mother Earth. And they were just one. And there was this interconnectedness. And that is missing, not just between humans and dolphins, but between humans and pretty much every other species. She showed me that dolphins used to telepathically send messages to humans in groups, to entire towns or cities, warnings about things like volcanic eruptions, violent storms, tsunamis. So the level of communication and integration was quite deep, and it was very much second nature. She also told me that humans and scientists, they are working closely with dolphins to study these things like the telepathy, how intelligent they are, how spiritually advanced they are. They are aware of these things, but where the frustration comes from with the dolphin species is that they don't enjoy being studied. They see it as an opportunity to communicate something to the Earth people, but scientists see it as an advancement in their studies, basically. So even though they're sharing important messages, our Earth people are not understanding the messages because they're just focused on how incredible it is that we can receive messages from the dolphins. One of the messages that they are continually trying to send is that their environment and where they live, it is suffering, and that the ocean in itself, even the water, is a living being and it needs help. And they are trying to send messages, but again, they're being studied. They're not being listened to and heard. They wish that they were heard by the humans that are studying them. Another message that she shared with me that broke my heart was that dolphins in captivity never lose communication with dolphins in the wild because their communication is telepathic. She did state that some Earth people understand how painful it is for dolphins to be separated from not just the ocean, but their families, but how excruciatingly painful it is to be trapped in a tiny, tiny, tiny little aquarium, still being able to communicate and hear your family, but to not be able to physically be with them. It's very painful for them. Finally, she showed me that there are water people living in the water with them down near the Bermuda Triangle. It looked like there was a shiny rock, like almost a peach color, glistening in the sun rock. It almost looked like a crystal. And this was kind of a center ground for a spiritual recharge of some sort. Unfortunately, that was all that I was able to share with you guys today. I'm not able to go into detail on the water people, but I did get to see lots of visuals and experience a little bit of what it was like down there. There's a lot to say, but again, we have to let the internet digest what we've put out today, see how people handle it, and if the response is good, then hopefully I can go back to her and we can channel more important messages. But as for right now, that's what we wanted to share with you, and I'm really excited and nervous to hear what you guys think. So let me know, and we'll be back for part 2.